Howdy. But anywho, hello everyone. This is Haruka. Or shall I say, Sheriff Haruka. And welcome back to New Vegas Bounties. Yes, it's been a while. But, as I've unfortunately learned, modding Fallout New Vegas is like finding a needle in a haystack. No, wait, not even that. It's trying to find a cake in a haystack. You can find the cake all you like, but it's gonna be one fucked up cake. You know what I mean. For those of you who have played Fallout New Vegas and have done a modded playthrough of it, you know. But anywho, what you missed off screen is that Stephen Randall wants us to find... Well, he doesn't want us to find, he wants us to get rid of another bounty. Because apparently some folks have been disappearing. Oh my days. Hold on. I recently picked up a mod called the Arborizer, and I was unaware that it turns enemies into trees. That's cool and horrifying on a cosmic scale. Because look at that! You have been transformed into a tree!
Over here.
Well, ain't that the dog's bollocks? Hope you're using that sword I gave you well, Veronica. Oh, and some of you may be wondering why Shadow is a baby. Well, there's a good explanation for that. So that mod that gave me Shadow to begin with, it does not make the Cazadors that you spawn in essential. So I had to download another Cazador follower mod. So that's why Shadow 2 is a baby. Isn't he cute? But anywho, time to investigate some disappearances because Stephen Randall wants us to find out why people have been disappearing on the road to the Mojave Outpost. Well. I found an inconspicuous bunker. Let's see what could be inside. You've discovered a bunker filled with food and numerous amenities. A strange departure from the hostility of the wastes. You catch a scent of Brahmin steak, apparently fresh off the grill. As your appetite surges, you hear the distinct crackle of an intercom down the steps. Well, that ain't suspicious at all. I'm not sure what you mean. Something's going to happen in this bunker, isn't it? There's no fucking way that it isn't. All right, let's investigate a little. Shadow 2, you... Shadow! Where did you go? Where did you go? Veronica, did you have something to do with this? You're the only other person in here. Explain yourself.
Hurt the ones we care about the most.
God damn it, woman, you're lucky you're so cute. Otherwise, I would have turned you into a tree. Veronicus Brotherhoodicus. Anywho, can we leave? Let me out. Let me out! Apparently I can't leave. Good. It's a mistake leaving Nuka-Cola unguarded around me. Because I will drink it all. It'll go to my hips, sure, but fuck it, I don't care. Veronica, would you like to enjoy some Brahmin steak with me? You can call it a date, partner. Oh, come on, you're lesbian. Fall for my charms, damn it. Suppose I should probably investigate what's in this bunker by now, right? An intercom. Who are you, sir?
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Mago, at your service.
The subtitles say Dr. Vincent Mago, but you're giving me a Hannibal Lecter vibe. Why are you doing this?
Because I've suffered the unforgiving trials of the waste.
Sure.
Terrible, crippling hunger that pushes a man beyond reason. I discovered this shelter in one of my countless...
You're a cannibal, aren't you?
And in the course of time, I've set out to create an oasis of philanthropy.
Well, that's noble of you, but I ain't looking to get my woman meat snacked on by Hannibal Lecter II. How noble of you.
Stop it, you're too kind.
Sure.
Please, enjoy a hot meal. It's the least I can do. When you're ready to leave, just speak over the intercom.
Well, I've already taken most of your Nuka-Cola. Shadow, are you in there? Don't worry, Mama will get you out, sweetie. He's in there. My compass is freaking out. Oh, and Veronica, I'm sorry for pointing a gun at you earlier. Just prepare for what's on the other side.
Shoot me first.
Good girl. Anywho.
I hope you enjoy the rest, friend. What can I do for you?
Well, Sheriff Haruka would like to leave now. Can she go now, please?
You've been an exceedingly amicable
Oh,
guest, but
shit!
I'm afraid I cannot meet your request. I have other plans, you see.
Despite the din of the intercom, you're able to make out a peculiar noise overhead. As you look up, you become lightheaded and feel overwhelmed with a warm, relaxing sensation. We have been gassed! You wake up in a daze, stripped of your belongings, and soon struggle to your feet. You notice a strange man eyeing you behind the bars. You suspect he is your captor. He's a cannibal.
You're awake. You're even more vigorous.
I can't even see your ass! Come out from behind that black screen so I can put one in between your eyes! Oh, and also, what the hell is going on?
In my bunker. I'm afraid this is the end of the line, my friend. It's a matter of survival, really. What can I say? The wasteland really brings out that war of all against all quality.
Yeah, sure. I couldn't quite hear your monologue. Could you come a bit closer, sweetie? No, seriously, speak up.
You must be deaf. I suppose there's little danger. You're still half sedated. Not to
Why, yes. I am very sedated.
I was saying...
You know what? Die.
Get your hands off! I can't feel the fava beans burning.
I was kidding about the Hannibal Lecter bullshit. Welp. I suppose you got a mouthful, didn't you, stranger? All right, enough of that. Cannibal dead. Let's report back to Mr. Randall before shit gets worse. Just to make sure he doesn't come back, I'm going to punch his head. Yeah. Yeah. Whack-a-mago, the hottest game in the wasteland. Oh, would you look at that? Shadow, too, has eaten from his inventory. Subarashi. Yeah. Can't even cut off his head because of New Vegas' glitches. Oh my! I forgot my character is naked. Gonna have to remind the boyfriend to censor that, but, let's just report back to Mr. Randall before my channel goes up in flames. Confounded dog-tootin' cannibals! Mr. Randall, I got something to report. It was a Hannibal Lecter ripoff, you see. So, yes.
Kidnapping cannibal, you say? Shit, that's a surprise.
Ain't it?
Most of the cannibals around here have been put out of business by the NCR. Anyway, here's your reward. Excellent work.
Well, ain't that the dog's bollocks? I appreciate you, Mr. Randall, but I'm gonna need another job post-haste. Howdy again, folks. It's Sheriff Haruka a few days later, even though I'm combining this into one video. You see, like I said, modding Fallout New Vegas is extremely difficult. And mods can break on you without a second thought. This is Kazzy, my little Cazador friend. I had to install another Cazador follower mod as a replacement for Shadow Part 2, because, again, my save file kind of broke, so I'm starting the Vegas Bounties over from the beginning. But we're just tackling the rest of the bounties after I killed Mago after the time skip. So let's find Kirk Catil and bring his finger back to Mr. Randall. I've still got my outfit from the previous run. And I've still got the overpowered laser pistol that can turn people into trees. Oh! Fire! Fire! Hot! Hot! You know what? I'll turn you bastards into trees! I'm thinking Fiendius Assholius. Really spruces up the place. And Curtis Catilius, the most ranted tree in the wasteland. How can we still grab items from his corpse? He's a tree. He has become one with nature. Well, I guess you could say this guy had to high tree it out of there. You know what? Lumberjack, I'll chop this tree down. All right, that's Kurt Catil down. Give me a job, bitch.
Tracking down a defector.
Oh?
Ready to work?
All right, give me the deets.
Good. Here's the story. Chuck Bowdry, a senior NCR ranger, recently defected to Caesar's Legion.
Oh?
Before jumping ship, he killed 2 fellow rangers while on patrol.
Really?
Our client wants this guy terminated with extreme prejudice. We don't have many leads, but he's said to be on the run up north. I happen to know that several rangers in Bowdry's old troop used to crash at Field Shack close to Nellis. You might try there. Good luck.
Roger that. Consider this defector defective. You ready, Sheriff Cassie? Time to take down a criminal. Good boy. But anywho, I've done some research on Fallout New Vegas in my own off time, and apparently Caesar's Legion are a whole bunch of slavers trying to bring back the Roman Empire. That can only end so well. Are we in the right place? It appears we're in the right place, so let's just prepare for anything to happen. Cassie, set your stinger to poison. Huh? You find the shack empty and devoid of clues. You should consider your search for Chuck elsewhere. Continue. Well, ain't that the dog's bollocks? We came all this way for nothing. He's gonna be outside, isn't he? What in the Sam Hale?
You're dumber than you look, kid.
I was
You
kidding.
Really expect to get the drop on a seasoned ranger. Either way, I'm not here to talk.
Neither am I.
Close your eyes, kid. I'll make it quick.
All right, Chuck. Draw. Well, there was only one way that was going to end. Fellow Wastelanders, I present to you Chuckus Benedictus, the most asshole tree in all the wasteland. I gotta heal my baby. Good boy, Cassie. And look at that. Chuck Boundary is now a tree. Subarashi. That's another target down, so let's go back to Mr. Randall and see if there's anything else he wants. All right. It appears Mr. Randall wants us to track down an outlaw by the name of Billy. William the Kid. No, wait. That's a Zealous Zone Zero character. Oh, and there's a fiend running at me with a knife. You want a duel, do you? Very well. Nope, my Cazador took it first. Good boy, Cassie. All right. Billy and his gang should be right around here. Just gonna see if I can transform them into trees. Seems to be my gimmick. Even though I've got a 6-shooter right here. Anywho. Pew! Oh, and that's Billy Bogan transformed into a tree. Ain't that the dog's bollocks? You know what? No, I haven't. Have you had enough? I think I'll cut off your balls as penance. Yeah. Or, just cut off your head. Off with your head! Now, which one of these trees was Billy Bogan again? There he is. It's kind of hard to tell which tree is a tree. Sleep to get my health back. There we go. And of course, get a perk. I've been kicking ass out here. Anywho, I'm back, Mr. Randall.
Billy and his gang?
Yes, I did. Why, yes, I
Kicking
did.
ass out there, kid. At this rate, I'm gonna be out of contract soon. But don't worry, there's plenty of work left. Come back when you're ready.
You'd best not run out of contracts, sir. Having fun working with you.
There's a bounty in Westside. You ready to work?
You know what? I haven't spoken to you much, Mr. Randall. Do you know someone by the name of the Judge by any chance?
Yeah, I know about him. He's a fucking butcher and a pederast. Some people
Really?
don't believe he exists. He's quite real. He's close to 7 feet tall and stronger than any man alive. I saw him rip a man's jawbone out and bludgeon him to death with it. I don't like to admit it, but I worked with him on one job. It's the worst mistake I made in the course of my career.
Do what
I'm
you
no
gotta
stranger
do.
to killing, but that maniac actually enjoyed it. We were supposed to acquire a man who had fled to the NCR, but things went wrong.
How
I was
wrong?
watching the door when the judge went inside to haul the target out, since we were supposed to get him alive. Soon after, I hear the shotgun go off and a kid screaming bloody murder, so I run inside. There was blood everywhere.
Good
The
lord.
man, and then scalped him before I could blink. He was just standing there, grinning. He turned and grabbed the target's child, little red-headed boy. That's when I shot him. I shouldn't say any more. Are you ready?
What do
to
you
work?
mean? You cannot leave me hanging like that. My character even says it herself. What happened after that?
Regret that I only wounded him. He never forgot either. When I saw him standing over that boy, knife in hand, I saw what I might have become. A fucking monster. At that point, I decided to start my own firm, even if it meant risking my neck. The judge had his own plans, of course. He started up Richter and Associates, where he's the primary shot caller.
Really?
From what I hear, he might be moving to Vegas. If that's true, things are likely to get a lot bloodier here in the Mojave.
Huh.
Damn it, you got me distracted. Are you ready to work or not?
Oh, fine. We'll get to work. Cool. So apparently we've got a regulator that's been regulating too hard. Very well. We'll take care of him. Oi!
What can I do for you, citizen?
Well, what you can do for me, sir, is that you can get the highfalutin fuck out of town. If you know what's good for you. That wasn't a request.
Fuck them. If they want to live like fucking barbarians without law and order, to hell with them.
And to hell with you too, good sir. Now spin right on your heels and take your highfalutin ass out of town before things get ugly. Yeah, that's right. Skedaddle. What do you mean I only hit his... Oh god. Oh god. I hit a citizen. I'm so sorry. Kazzy, you did not need to do that. Bad Buzz. Things have gone horribly wrong. Can I do that again? Can I do a redo, please? Oh, thank God, I can load my game. Now let's try this again. Hopefully without a citizen getting turned into a tree.
You know, I have made quite a difference here. There's plenty of other towns that need regulating.
Whew! That was a close one. Sheriff Haruka don't go around killing civilians. She is a woman of the law. Even if the law can be kinda strange sometimes. Alright, time to go back to Mr. Randall, cause we got Dallas Cartwright out of town. With a lot less bloodshed this time. Come along, Kazzy. Well, shit. This bodes poorly. Alright. The bloodstained note reads, Haruka, Randall and Associates is finished. Your employer is dead. Javier will be with you shortly. Sincerely, the judge. And I just asked about that prick! So we get to fight the judge, do we? Very well then.
Found a note. Good. Do you know why I am here?
Are you here to get stomped under my heels? What happened to Randall?
I buried him in the desert.
Well, you, sir, can go fornicate yourself. Got nothing to say, do you? Well, if you have any honor to you, sir, draw! Not quick enough, Mr. Sugar. I'm afraid you'll be meeting the depths of hell pretty soon. Now, you got anything on you, Mr. Sugar? You ain't the sweetest tree I've seen. Matter of fact, you're pretty sour. But anywho, apparently a hit has been put on Mr. Randall. And now he's dead. No! Huh? 150 bullets. Plus a gun. Well, the only reasonable thing to do now would be to avenge Mr. Randall. Huh? A note. So apparently we need to kill someone named the Judge. And he's somewhere in the Mojave. But I'll do that post-haste, considering I have the means to do so. Mr. Randall's personal gun. Which sounds like a goddamn thundercrack. Me likey. And that's for Mr. Randall. Huh? And a map to the Judge's bunker. How appropriate. And would you look at that? Kazi and I found his bunker. Subarashi.
Go on in. The judge is expecting you.
Cool. I hope he's expecting the underside of my foot. Because that's what he'll be feeling in a few seconds. Come along, Kazi. Oh, good lord, Randall wasn't kidding. He's huge.
Your arrival is well timed.
Go on.
Your restraints noted. Most in your position would have swept into these chambers with little mind to dialogue.
You're kind of pathetic, Mr. Judge, sir. All of these guards for one woman. Compensating for something,
They've
are
been
we?
useful for a time. However, I make a habit of recycling my property every 6 months. And I'm already tired of this crew.
Really?
It's time for a new set of toys. But first, I'm going to relish killing you by myself.
Many have tried, and you will fail horribly. Besides, I have a cazador with me. What chance do you have? You call yourself the judge, do you? Allow me to be your jury and executioner! You know, for being some sort of a legend that people have talked up, you were pathetic. The judge is dead, which spells the end for Victor and Associates' presence in the Mojave Wasteland. You distinguished yourself as the premier bounty hunter in the region, and as a result, you required a boost to your damage threshold. Well, ain't that the dog's bollocks? I do believe we've taken care of business here. But, yeah. We've taken care of the 7-foot petter ass, so that's one thing off my list. But that, my darlings, was the end of New Vegas Bounties. Depending on if this video does well, I may look at the sequel in the future. But that's up to y'all. But anywho, if you lovely folks enjoyed this episode of New Vegas Bounties, please do leave a like and a comment to let me know, and maybe subscribe while you're at it. And I'll see y'all fine folks in the next video. Till we meet again, my darlings.